Hi guys, I'm Bobby from Adventures in Whiskey. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's been a while since our last post here on YouTube, but we've got a brand new batch of videos coming, and we're going to kick things off with Barrell Dovetail. Barrell Dovetail is one of the most unique whiskeys to come across this barrel in the last couple of years. Barrell Dovetail is a blend of 10-year-old Indiana whiskey finished in Cabernet casks and 11-year-old Tennessee whiskey finished in blackstrap rum casks and vintage port pipes. As everything from Barrell, it's bottled at cask strength. In this case, that's 122.9 proof. Wow. Barrell Craft Spirits, their strengths lie in blending. I think that's what they do best. They go out and pick out interesting barrels, and I've had single barrels from Barrell before, and they've ranged from it's okay to wow, this is really nice. In fact, just recently I helped pick a barrel of Barrell for the New Orleans Bourbon Festival coming up next month, and it was beautifully balanced. It was really, really good. It's those classic bourbon flavors like I use. If I didn't know it was a single barrel, I would have figured it was a lot of barrels batched together and blended together to create that flavor profile. Because each of the whiskeys used in this blend were finished in secondary barrels, the TTB didn't allow, or at least I'm assuming that's the reason, didn't allow Barrell Craft Spirits to name this a whiskey. So technically it's not a whiskey, even though it's a blend of whiskeys. Let's get to the smell and taste. So it's interesting to note here, the nose is very red fruit forward. So that's indicative of those Cabernet casks. There's a bit of a caramel, not molasses, but caramel. Little floral. And some oak spice. So it's not traditional in the sense of bourbon or American whiskey, where it's, you know, caramel and vanilla and oak, and that's sort of the main part of it. The red fruits really help soften things up and lift things up. Taste, and this is neat, by the way, no water added. What I like about this is the development of flavors. It starts out sort of like the nose, where it's very red fruit forward. Berries and like raspberry, some cherry, a little bit of spice, a little bit of vanilla. And then it develops, the rum casks really come into play on the mid palate. So there's a lot of that deep molasses. There's a little bit, of some tropical fruit, mango especially, as the dog walks around and shakes the camera. Pardon the dog. And then the port pipes really come into play on the back palate. Those darker red fruits, darker notes. So it's a lovely sort of roller coaster ride of sorts. The finish is long, and it sort of has, it's a sort of like greatest hits of what you just experienced in the palate. And it is warming. I mean, we're talking 122.9 proof. So it's definitely a great winter dram. If you're a traditionalist looking for traditional bourbon flavors, you won't find those here. If you're trying to seek something different, it's a little rich, it's a little sweet, decadent. Those secondary barrel finishes really come into play here and are really crafted together in something that I think you'll enjoy. So if you see a bottle, by all means, I think you'll agree it's one of the most interesting things you've tasted in the whiskey world as of late. So with that, I'm gonna finish this and enjoy the rest of my day. I'll see you soon. Cheers.